Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, and today I'll be reading a multi-character listener by me. So let's get into it. Xiao. Xiao is quite shy when it comes to things like that. Especially when you can be so surprising with the way you do it. He would be sitting normally, but all of a sudden, you're coming over to him to sit on his lap, and he truly finds you unpredictable. Ryan, what was the reason behind that? Is there anything that you want to tell me?
No, not at all. I just wanted to spend some time with you. Does there have to be a reason behind that? You ask him, wrapping your arms around him and sitting closer, while he blushes, shaking his head. No, I suppose not. You're right. He feels a little bit too nervous, but it's definitely not because he doesn't want this. He just finds things a little bit more difficult for him to get used to. But you're quite sure that this sort of exposure therapy was working. You were trying to get him more used to your affection, and since he didn't seem to mind it, you thought that you were making good progress. And from the looks of it, there was still a lot to be made. You kiss his cheek gently, marrying your face into the crook of his neck. So, do you want to tell me something? I'm going to be staying like this for a while. If you're not uncomfortable, of course. No, I'm not. You can stay for as long as you like, he said, wrapping his arms around you. It takes him a little bit of courage, and although you know that it will be easy for anyone else, it means a lot more when it's coming from him. To be held in his arms, to be loved so sincerely, and for him to work so hard just to get used to being so affectionate in a physical manner. It's a lot of work that you appreciate. You know that the love is there, just because of the effort that he puts in. I love you, Xiao. I really do. You really have no idea how you make me feel at all. He smiles shyly. Well, I hope I'm making you feel good. You do. You always do. That's not something you'll ever have to worry about. And it certainly wasn't, because he was always willing to do his best, just to be able to put a smile on your face. Lyney. Lyney would find it adorable whenever you do that. He would be sitting alone, not really thinking the two of you would be spending some time together anytime soon. And then all of a sudden, you would change that, coming over to him and deciding to sit on his lap, making him smile as he wraps his arms around you and pulls you close. Well, you were done early. You said you had a lot of work. Well, did you not want me to be done? Is that it? Are you sad that I finished early? No, I would never say that. He shakes his head, kissing the palm of your hand. Of course, I'm happy that you're here. I'm only saying I'm surprised. And I'm glad you finished early. You know, I was thinking we could go to the opera house, and maybe even attend the performance. No, I'd actually rather just be with you here. You're more than enough for me, Lyney. You say, blushing, and his heart melts at your words. He's still not used to that gentleness from you, and how your words can melt his heart at any given time. If you say so, you've got words sweeter than honey, Wyan. You're truly dangerous like that, he said, and he pulls you even closer, kissing your cheek while you just let him, melting into his arms, loving the affection and the attention. You just loved nothing more in the world than being in his arms and being loved, and for him to spoil you like this, it was all you really needed to make a bad day seem right. And today was an exhausting day. You had to finish your work a little bit early because you just couldn't handle it. And right now, that you're able to relax and be in his arms, everything felt right again in the world. Like this is simply where you were meant to be.
And as he pulled away from the kiss, he peppered more down your cheeks, kissing you sweetly and showing you all the love that he has. Neuvillette. He wasn't very prepared to see you do this, and it made him rather shy, seeing you come over to him and sit on his lap. It was a bit of a surprise, not particularly a bad one though. He smiled gently at you, taking your hand in his own and squeezing it. You look beautiful today. Oh, thank you, Neuvillette. I didn't think you would say that. Why not? Do I not tell you enough? He asked you. He seemed rather worried at the prospect of not being able to show you just how much he thought that you were beautiful. He honestly loved you, every part of you. And right now, telling you he loved you like that, it was very important to him. He wanted to make it very clear what he thought. But right now, what he thought was something else as well. You know, Ion, it's like you can sense when I need you. It's very odd, but in a nice manner. You think so? Well, maybe I can. That's why I want to cuddle with you now. I hope you don't mind or are not too busy. It doesn't matter. Even if I'm busy, I could never be truly busy enough for you. I would want to be with you even then, he said, smiling shyly. And you wrapped your arms around him, kissing his cheek gently. Right now, all you needed was to be by his side and to be loved by him and see him a little bit more comforted. As of late, he seemed to be very tense, very busy and very stressed, and you knew he needed the comfort and rest, and that was something you were able to provide him with ease. And for as long as you could, you would make sure he rests and gets all the relaxation that he needs. A break from work is the least that you could give him, since he truly could not seem to give that for himself. So, it was your job to alert him when you felt like it was a little bit too much. And right now, not only did you feel that, but you certainly missed him as well, and needed to spend some time with him, just to be able to hug him and stay in his arms for a little bit.